Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk for a few minutes today about plateaus. So as people tend to sort of get a few weeks sometimes into a program or even a few months, sometimes they feel that they plateau. Now, a plateau can be real, which we'll talk about, which could be that you've added in foods that you haven't been using before or slacked off on your exercise or not been doing some of the things you were doing when you were in the focused mode of trying to change your health and your weight. But the reality is that plateaus are inevitable in everybody's health process, okay? So plateaus mean, by definition, that you have not lost weight, pounds, or body fat in about 3 to 4 weeks. If you've lost weight, even a pound or two, but you haven't lost inches or body fat, you have not plateaued. If you have not lost weight, but you've lost inches or body fat, you have not plateaued. So if any one of those things are in motion, you're in good shape. I think sometimes we have sort of an automatic kind of knee-jerk reaction that if the scale's not moving, then that means nothing good is happening. But as I've talked about, you can lose up to 15 inches before you've lost a pound. A really great example is this is in my last class, we had a measurement class. So of the women that I measured, just sort of picking four of them because it was sort of interesting. 2 of them had lost about 10 pounds and lost about 2 inches through their midsection. 2 of the other women had lost 5 pounds, but they'd also lost the same inches around their midsection. So is it to say that someone's better off because they lost 10 pounds or they lost 5 pounds? Or at the end of the day, is the fact that their clothes are fitting 2 inches better than they did before the same result? So please, please, please don't put all your attention on the scale. It is only one piece, like I've said before, of a very big puzzle that talks about your health and your weight. The other thing is if you're a big exerciser, as I've said before, there's a reality to the fact that muscle weighs more than fat. So if you are losing weight and losing inches and gaining muscle, that's going to have to shift around a bit with your weight, okay? We're trying to lose body fat, which technically doesn't weigh as much as, lean muscle. So that's not a bad thing. So keep in mind with plateaus that the best thing you can do is sort of relook at your diet, perhaps diet meaning your food that you're eating. Perhaps journal, take photos of your foods to really get a sense of what you are eating. The journaling will help you in this more than anything. You can always do like a quick 2-day detox of just fruits and vegetables to sort of reset yourself if you think that will help. Or if you really feel like you're in a plateau, some of the nutrients that I've mentioned before, like the core and the green coffee with the Garcinia cambogia, can really kind of take you to that next step to get your metabolism going, help stabilize your blood sugar levels, and help your body start to use the fat that's being stored for energy. So those are things to consider. But you can always do this, try to do this at least, with food and exercise and all of that. So my main point is don't get so hung up on the scale and don't get so hung up on the plateaus unless they are truly a plateau. And then by all means, reach out to me and I can see what I can do to help. Okay? So I just wanted to pass that on as we get towards the end. Bye.